Hey guys, Carl here from the things not working like it's supposed to .com. I just wanted to walk you guys through something that I ran into with this old washer and dryer set that we have from some random dude that I met through another guy who probably stole it from somewhere or something, but it's not my problem. So I'm gonna give you a quick overall view here. Okay, so this is the unit in question. First things first, you have to start by removing this cover down here. There's two screws, one here, and there's one down over here as well. They're just Phillips head. They're kind of long, but they're just metal screws, so I use an impact just to back them out, and we'll get started from there. It's a GE front load from like 1946. And that's the model number. I'll put it in the thing at the bottom of the video, slash like and subscribe. So as you can tell, we're getting like standing water in the bottom of it. Can't get it out. You'll notice all the grass clippings, which may give you like a prelude to exactly what the F is going on. So my wife washes all of the guinea pig stuff in here, so this is just obviously all the work's already been done, but this is kind of the stuff that's in there. It's grotesque, it's gnarly, it's potentially edible if distilled properly. This is kind of the components of what is in there. This is like the boot that drains through the motor. The motor, like, I guess, pulls it through the lower one into, it goes through this little strainer. Plug goes bloop down in the boot there, and then it goes down through this motor contraption. That's like the outlet that goes to the drain hose right here. And I'm glad that the motor is not the problem, but I'm actually angry that the grass is the problem. So can't have it all. So I just took this boot off, cleaned it out, and now we'll put it back together. Okay, so first things first here. Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna go back on with the boot here first, which uses this ring. Just screws on. It's just a Phillips head. There is a piece that comes down from the top here down into this portion right here. So you'll have to probably get that part on first. It's just a plastic male end that goes around or goes inside the female end, which is pretty standard if you know anything about biology. I think it goes without saying that you want to make sure these connections are super solid, unless you want to end up with water all over your floor. So make sure those are super tight. I will show you what that looks like here. So there's that piece there. This one, once I put the that ring on, will go around this little guy right here, and that's next. So then this will go on here first, and then this bastard. Another word to the wise is this galvanized piece that's at the bottom is super sharp. So I found out the hard way that leaning on it to get any kind of tension. Also, don't tip it back over onto your legs. Alright, so this piece probably should go on first, and then I'll take this upward screen tube off. Again, so now we're starting over from scratch, so I'm going to put this piece on first. It's a little hard to maneuver in place with the other one. And there's also a notch right here. I don't know if you can see. Bloop. Right there. That needs to go on a little nubbin at the actual base of the tumbler thing. So, and now I'll put the top nozzle little fucker back in. Suffice it to say, I am not a appliance fixer, so don't take any of this as gospel. You'll just kind of have to get into. I guess I just wanted to show anybody who has the same washer and dryer that it's not rocket science, but it is unfun. So you'll need a pair of pliers that are decently good. These aren't decently good. These are Art Pliers brand, which I feel like is a made-up brand maybe. So, yeah, so now that's back on. And once that portion's kind of together, it looks like this. You kind of see how the whole thing goes back together. This will then feed back into the motor. So just on the motor assembly itself, real quick, there's 2 screws, one here, one here. And then there are holes that coordinate with those. There's also this harness that has to be plugged back in. It only goes in one way, it would appear, so I guess we'll find out soon enough. Then this nozzle has to be put back on the back side here, which, like any real piece of garbage rubber, it is not super malleable. Okay, so here's a little better view of what I'm trying to do here. That piece has got to go all the way in there, and it's fighting me because of the clamp, I guess. What's up, man?
Hey, just to give you an update, I sent the boys over to go move that refrigerator and hook it up.
Okay, so this is proving to be fucking nightmarish. So I am going to take the whole thing back apart. Okay, now we're on. Good gravy, that was ridiculous. Don't buy this washer and dryer if you haven't purchased it already. If you have, many apologies, because this thing sucks to work on. So, now we'll go back in with the rest of it here. Then we will be doing this main drain hose right here, and that goes, make sure this flapper is not bound up or anything. Clamped. Don't forget your wiring harness, and then you have to find the screws that you keep losing, and they're probably like underneath, way over here and stuff. So yeah, so keep an eye out for those. I'm gonna put these bad lads in with my fingers first. Had to put on my angle attachment for my impact to get the angle of the dangle. Alright, so that's back in. I think it's I think that's it. I think it's ready to rock. So yeah, if this works for you, I am super stoked. Yeah, so as you can tell, super sweaty. This was not a job that is as easy as most modern washing machines, where you just kind of undo a drain cap thing and you're good to go. So yeah, I appreciate everybody kind of tagging along with me and watching me struggle through it. So if you need any help with anything, just Google "hey, this thing doesn't work.com" and you might find something. So Godspeed.